today we have none other than the Christmas/winter update dropping, the Winter of Despair, which has just begun, where there are going to be some incredible prizes along the way and a brand new weapon. And not just is there a brand new weapon that does fire damage, in general, a bunch of existing weapons now have this new fire damage buff, like the flare gun, the slasher, the flamethrower, and the torch. But not just that, there is also a brand spanking new type of ammunition that we're gonna be able to craft at that event that we're going in just a minute. And do you know what that is going to be? Well, if you follow me over here, you can see that some weapons now have an extra little slot for a modification. If you go over there, do you know what you see? You see incendiary ammo, which allows weapons to ignore icy armor. It appears like this is going to be a big deal for this event, and also it's kind of a big deal for the future. Now, here's the thing. You can't actually craft this stuff because, for example, if I go over here, there's no way for us to gain this blueprint or craft this blueprint via the traditional modification crafting bench, which means that it's probably going to be something that we have to craft over at the new area. But what that does say to me, oh, also, if you guys want to see a little sneak peek of the new outfit that we are definitely going to be getting, because dude, I'm so excited about this and I'm so stoked. Check it out. We are going to be really diving into the mystery and freaking hills and mountains with that outfit over there. But without further ado, let's make our way over to the map and let's go and check out what this new location is all about. And hope we're out there 7 absolutely freaking fantastic day of the most variety that will keep getting better from here on out. Whether it be for the video, bring you a smile, bring you a giggle, anything or everything like that, does not matter to me. How a little bit of joy can go out of its way to your day today. I'm just crossing my fingers and deedly do. That's exactly what that joy and do and the Hidden Ridge Farm awaits. No one has been here for a very long time. It's so desolate here. The snow has covered almost all of the constructions. Who would want to live in such conditions? I don't know, but you know what I do know? That's a brand spanking new location, and I like going to brand spanking new locations. So let's go ahead and get to it. This event's gonna be going on for the next 16 days. Also, there are a few new things over here inside of the shop. We've got holiday cases, which I'm guessing we're gonna need to progress the event, kind of similar to the Forlorn Fair, right? We can probably like turn these in to get points, or we can turn in other stuff to get points. We have the piercing flame thing, which has a pretty cool new motorcycle skin with like treads and stuff, and one of those new weapons, the Scorcher. Also, the Molotov Cocktail has been added as well. And not just that, you can also see the Scorching Pack over here that again does have all of the weapons that can, oh, and we're gonna be able to modify the Colt Python now for the very first time with this new weapon type. We can get this Thermite, which is required for creating incendiary ammunition, but it says that it disappears in 16 days. So it does appear like this incendiary ammo is temporary, but the fact that they've added this entire new weapon slot to the to the weapon crafting menu makes me think that this is going to be a big change moving forward, and that there might be more ammunition types coming in the future, like armor piercing stuff, for example. But alrighty, we have arrived and we've got an arrow pointing us in this direction. Hello, wildling. And it does appear like that wildling has icy armor. Now, that's not the biggest deal in the world. And I'm missing my pants. I'm sorry. I wanted to show off my festive underwear. Let's get some proper pantalones on. But y'all can see that damage we were doing with the AK, we should be doing 18 damage. We're only doing 9 per hit over there. So it does appear like this icy armor is almost like a weaker version of the armor that we've encountered over at the laboratory. Speaking of which, another thing, they have actually changed that a little bit. And now if you go to the laboratory, like I was at the laboratory a little bit earlier during the stream, I was doing like 4 damage a hit with the AK instead of the usual 1 damage. So it's almost like they nerfed the armor of armored enemies as well. So a lot of balance changes going on in this update too, man. It's kind of crazy. I actually love how big of an update it is for being like a festive update. Now here's the thing, right? We're doing 9 damage a pop over here with the AK, but if we go ahead and pop on out and let's whip out, let's say this torch that does 12 damage, I gotta imagine we're gonna be able to ignore their armor, ka-chow, and we are able to do 12 damage per hit. Not just that, we've lit him on fire and he will now be burning to death. So I'm not gonna lie, it actually appears like the torch might be a solid thing. This person over here is dying, that's right. But we'll be like, Star, what do you mean? You went to the laboratory when you were streaming? You stream? Yes, sirree. Every single Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time, we are live playing Last Down Earth, having a ball, having a blast over twitch.tv/starside. Link at the very tippity top of the description. If you don't know what time that starts, your local time zone, twitch.tv/starside. Schedule will be able to go ahead and help you out once you know what time that starts at your local time. It's the same time that we are starting every single week, same time, same place over there. Yeah, it's a pretty great time. We got the face cam on. We got the live chat rolling. Oh, this guy's using the Scorcher. I want that. That's a new gun. I see you want to help us. I've got your back if you need me. Is this guy just gonna do all the work for us? Yo, okay, yo, yeah. Don't have my back. Have my front. Have my sides. Oh my goodness. It's like a fast-firing flaming shotgun. I'm in love. I want more of that, please and thank you. Yeah, this guy's gonna be doing all the lifting. But hey, we got the face cam on, we got the live chat rolling, so y'all can interact with us with the chat as, like, with me. I can see our chats live and interact with them live, and it's a great time and a great way to kick off the weekend every single week, same time, same place. Looking forward to seeing some of you boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, over there. There's a lot of them, isn't there? But we don't want to leave here because there's a source of heat. Oh, is there? Well, Elder Man, show me where the heat is going. Let me show you. What is popping on up over here? Fire it up and see how it works. Sure thing. The boiler is working. Now I gotta lay missing pipes in build mode. It works, but we can't figure out how to heat the houses. So I'm guessing that's gonna fall on me via this pipe laying. Now listen, I'm good at laying some pipe. Let's make it happen over here. We've got 3, and it's okay. So this is kind of similar to the building that we have over at the settlement, and it just appears like we've got to do a little bitty of a connection over there, and we've connected that thing, and then we now have the overarching quest of heating all of the nomads' houses, which appears like it's gonna be a lot. So if I had to guess, we're gonna have to get a lot of this heating. In order for that to happen, we have to get these copper pipes. Now, how do we get these copper pipes? I got a feeling he's gonna have a way to tell us. We're looking for pipes at the junkyard. If you don't have enough, have a look there. Okay, well, that's way better. We don't like to feel indebted, And I got a reward! Let's go! So I believe that we get a reward for every single nomad's house that we do improve. And I mean, that's solid. Hopefully it gets better down the line. Also, does not appear like I'm freezing to death yet. That's another thing that I was curious about, if we would actually start freezing to death given the conditions of this place. But no, we appear to be in tip-top shape at the moment, which you do positively love to see. And what's the assistant got in store for me? Okie dokie! So he's that guy. He's that guy that we want to be talking to and bringing some stuff towards. And he updates every 22 hours, similar to the Forlorn Fair. And we can bring him a variety of things. My arch nemesis, Berry Tea, of course. Jerky, which I should be able to craft some up. And thick fabric is going to be some of the basic things. And then we have some of the various seasonal things for the higher point tiers as well. And then, of course, we have the holiday case, which will be super fast forwarding that progress. Now, I have managed to get my hands on a couple of these things over here, at least a little bit for now, so let's see every day. It does appear like every day we can turn in a stack of the items at the top, and yeah, that jerky's gonna get us up pretty close over there to being about half. So about a stack of the items at the top, and then these other items we are going to be acquiring. And now it's telling us to talk to the Gunsmith, who I suppose might be the secret, the key ingredient to crafting some of these new weapons, and I'm very excited about that. This will probably open up after we help out the Gunsmith. Okay, what up, Gunsmith? What up, dude? We've been in the north for so long, we've learned how to make special ammo. I like the sound of special ammo. I'll show you how to assemble it, but first I need you to bring me thermite, which is that resource that we were seeing. Okay, and is that all that you got? Yeah, that's all you got. So let's go on over to the icy junkyard and see what that's about. Here's the new chopper in action, by the way, and dude, that thing looks pretty sick. It's kind of like giving me snowmobile vibes. Oh, I should have threw on the snowmobile skin for our motorcycle. That would have been kind of sick. But we got another location to head to, the icy junkyard, which is probably going to be the new kind of like a resource zone that resets every day that we can go to, slash event zone, I guess I should say. I think that's a bit more accurate way of putting it. But yeah, you can see that that is right over there. So let's go ahead and pop out over. You guys can see this is where we can be getting those pipes, thermite, starlights, and all that jazz. And the possible rewards don't look too shabby either. Also, we can auto clear this location. So luckily for us, we've got a little ration stocked up for exactly this purpose. We'll be able to do that. And with all of that said, I imagine we'll be able to make some like semi-solid progress today already right off the rip. Obviously, I don't think we'll be able to complete the event today. These events tend to be something that takes a little bit of time, which is exactly why y'all gotta make sure you are subscribed with that notification bell. Hit, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to stay in the loop with all things last day on Earth, not just this update, but all future updates as well. Anytime anything new comes out to LDoE, we are trying to cover that stuff absolutely ASAP and show it off so y'all know exactly what is going on. And why don't we go and try to show off some of our other weapons here? We'll have the slasher for tougher enemies, which of course can also inflict fire damage. That's another thing I want to see too. If the fire damage or the fire ammo also allows us to like set enemies on fire, that'd be pretty cool. But dude, it just like, yeah, it opens such an interesting door, and I'll sneak attack you to do some massive damage. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I should have brought the pup along. That would have been pretty helpful. But so far, it does not seem like these enemies are too tough. And even just being able to like sneak attack them with a torch, yeah, dude. Actually, if you set them on fire with a torch sneak attack, I mean, the slasher kind of works too. You're going to be able to do some pretty solid damage. And yeah, sneak attacks are not the worst. Mr. Kim, sneak attack! Yeah, dude, not the worst idea. If I had my pup with me to just do like that last little bit of damage that we got to do, that would be kind of perfect. But so far, so easy. None of these enemies appear, oh, love to see that. None of these enemies appear to be like the toughest of adversaries. You gotta imagine there's gonna be like a little bit of a boss or something going on near the end, whether that's a boss to be uncovered through the storyline, because the trailers have actually shown like a big bad boss type thing, and let's go, that's a good amount of stuff. I'll definitely be taking that. Thank you. But I'm looking forward to that for sure. But yeah, like I was saying, make sure you are subscribed with that notification bell. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to stay in the loop with this update, with all future updates, with all things Last Day on It, because y'all know me, I love me some LDoE, baby. Oh, and we got jerky. That's actually great that we're able to find jerky here too, because I'm not gonna lie, dude, I eat my jerky pretty quickly, so I gotta make a mental note. Oh, look at the cool effect of like us kind of like trudging through the snow. Also, still not freezing to death. Very massive. I was worried about that a little bit, that we would start freezing to death, but no, 999, no freezing yet. And why don't we go and let's swap out the torch. Let's throw in a little flare gun action. Why not? Why not? Try to set some peeps on fire. Let's go and do that, because the flare gun does have a guaranteed shot at doing that. And boom! The flare gun actually does the perfect amount of damage to take these schmucks out. What is going on over here? I gotta break the ice rock with an iron pickaxe. Okay. Well, perfect excuse to show off another minor update in this update. There's a new tools tab within the inbox where y'all can see specifically tools. And conveniently enough for me, it's got some iron pickaxes, baby. I'll be taking that. That is super uber duper convenient. Let's see what the heck's on the other side of this rock, brother. And let's see what we are getting ourselves into. That it does entirely break the tool. Also, another thing, I am curious if we have to do that every time or if that's going to be a one-time thing. That is going to be something that we want to not trigger. That could definitely be a little bit better. They're gonna be tougher enemies here, slightly tougher enemies. All right. Now we have just triggered the commotion, the attention of some zombies, and our slasher did not do that guaranteed fire damage I was hoping it would do. It is setting a few of our adversaries here ablaze, but the rest of them, it does appear like we'll let them feather on out with a little bit of that flare gun action, doing the rest of the work. And lovely. But yeah, I mean, I want to keep on exploring this way, dude. I want to see what's going on over here, because it does appear like so far the enemies have gotten a little bit tougher, which is, oh, hello, we got someone crawling out of there. Is he gonna be aggroed on me immediately? Yeah, he wants the smoke. Let me double flare gun you over there, and we should be able, I mean, the flare gun does 40 damage at least, so 2 flare gun shots. It takes a second, but it gets the job done. So this is actually the first time it's ever like the perfect excuse for us to use flare guns, because normal guns, we can still use them. They're still gonna be effective, but like they won't be as effective as they are gonna be in other places. And like the flare guns are like very effective here, so it's just kind of like a perfect little storm, you know? Let's just go in, yeet, take you down, super easy peasy. What's going on over here? We got a bit of a bigger enemy on the mini map over there. We'll see what that's all about. We got a few things here. Thank you. I'll definitely be taking that. And oh, I'm definitely gonna take the strong alcohol too, because I think that we need it to craft the Molotov cocktails. I think there's gonna be something related to that. Oh wow, that is a big frozen bloater over there that we gotta worry about. Let's go and set you on fire there, big boy. A little bit of a double hit over there, and then a little ring around the rosy, and you will be dead by the time you get to me. Will you drop anything? Not today, Junior. Not today. We'll loot this thing up. We'll have 2 more zombies over here that we can fight as well, and love the stuff that we are getting. We might be able to get enough copper pipes here. I mean, the copper pipes are interesting because we need them to like level up the event, but we also need them to literally lay the pipe. It's a bit of a double whammy, kind of interesting. You get plenty of jerky from this location, so that's good. Oh, another thing as well, over in the events, the Christmas gifts. Every day you log in, you get a Christmas gift. You just gotta log in for 7 days. And this event lasts for 16 days, so it's very forgiving, but just make sure that you're logging in every day, because I don't know what happens after the 7 days. Maybe it like resets and we can get even more stuff. Regardless, logged in, reward claimed. We have a few enemies over here that I will definitely be just yeeting some flare guns into, and we'll watch them kind of burn to death over there. Yes, sir. And then I'll hit you with a little double whammy, and that will be just enough. I just gotta run away, and that'll do the rest. And then, but I just want to take them down. I guess I didn't really need to kill those zombies, but maybe they drop something. You know, we want to get we want to absolutely max out the loot that we are getting from this location. That goes without saying. Now here we got a bit of a tougher enemy as well. Now I could whip out, man, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of whip out the flamethrower. I want to cycle through like all the flame weapons we've got here and really give them all some love. So I think the flamethrower is really the last one that we're missing. This one's gonna be good for like crowd control. This floater bloater, I got a feeling, yeah, man, we just wanna, oh, he heals too. That's a little bit annoying. Yeah, I'm just gonna slice and dice him a lot. Yeet, and hopefully just do a lot of burning damage to the guy. And all right, he should burn to death after that. He is not burning to death. All right, I'll burn you to death myself with a blade. It's not really burning to death. That's more like slicing to death, but I digress. And that appears to be kind of the entirety of what's going on with this sector. Let's snip that little rope over there and gobble on up a little bit of the canned food. And then onwards. We got quite a few enemies here, so man, this might be a good excuse to whip out the flamethrower. Finally, after all this time. Okay, hold on. Let's try to get a few enemies up around here, and let's have a little bit of fun. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. The first time I've ever used the flamethrower. And it's pretty good in crowd control here. I mean, okay, I've used the flamethrower before, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's usually not the most useful. And I'm just gonna keep on slicing and dicing. Yeah, these frozen bloaters, prime candidates to kill with your, with the flare gun. If you have a big group of these other zombies, I mean, the flamethrower is pretty good, but also not a lot of people have the flamethrower. And even then, the flamethrower is, it's not that good, man. It's still not that good, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go back to slasher and flare gun. But if you don't have these, like, dude, sneak attacks with the torch will be pretty solid for you. You'll be able to do some good damage with that. And ideally, you should be able to get a flare gun somewhere or other. I am worried a little bit about my armor breaking though, because I feel like I will start freezing to death if that happens. So hopefully we're getting close to clearing out this location and we can kind of stop worrying about that. That zombie is gonna be able to get one hit off on me. Maybe I should put the roll ability on here instead, so we can kind of like roll out of the way whenever we encounter some of these adversaries. But also, I'd love to hear from y'all in that comment section down below what y'all are thinking of this update so far. I'm stoked about it. Obviously, the event itself is very cool, but some of the like just small changes, if you like pay attention, like they have profound ramifications, which is very freaking cool. Like that whole ammo type things, like nerfing the whatchamacallit, nerfing the armored enemies and like the laboratory and stuff like that. Like there's a lot of cool little things here and there that are very exciting for the future. Like I think this fire ammo will be useful in the future as well. I was actually talking about this a little bit in my stream as well. Shameless plug, by the way. Like I was saying, make sure y'all go and pop out over there every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Link at the top of the description. Looking forward to seeing y'all over there. It's always a great way to kick off the weekend every single week. Same time, same place. But as I was saying, you know, it kind of makes sense because essentially the next kind of like permanent location that we're slated to get is gonna be the suburbs up in the north. And if you think about it, like the north, oh, hello, we got a little zombie over here. What up, brother? How you doing? How you darn? How you darn? Let me just try to cut around some corners and beautiful. I'm just trying to make sure that he like doesn't attack me if I can avoid it. He's getting close, not close enough. And we can get a little bit of everything. Ooh, we got a new type of blue lights. I'll get rid of the canned food and grab a little bit of that. But, what was I talking about? What was I saying? I was saying, so, oh yeah, the north with the suburbs, as we know, it's kind of like the next major location. And I think like this incendiary ammo might be useful down the line as well, because I feel like we could encounter more icy enemies like this in the future, because like the suburbs are in the north, and typically, geographically speaking, as you go more north, it tends to get colder. And we've seen that there are winter locations in the north already that you need like a chopper to access. So it's kind of an interesting thing going on there, in that like the suburbs slash locations by the suburbs, if there are gonna be any more, might actually encounter enemies like this too, which is why I think we saw like the big difference, why I think this is like such a big deal with the fire ammo, right? Is that, think back to the Forlorn Fair. The Forlorn Fair had like special weapons that you could create that had like special weapon effects, and you got extra points when you used them, but they didn't have a new dedicated like a modded weapon slot. Whereas with this incendiary ammo, with this flaming ammo, that is the case, and there is a dedicated weapon slot now. Like the fact that they added that instead of just making it kind of like the Forlorn Fair, where it's just like a special gun that you create, like the fact that they actually made it like a attachment that you can put on your guns via the workbench, that says to me that I think there's something deeper going on, and that this ammo will come in handy in the future, and it opens up the door to being able to create our own armor-piercing ammo, like the ones that like, you know, the Equalizer and stuff have. And not just that, it does also kind of open the door for like other types of ammo, like maybe even like explosive ammo if we want to get a little crazy, you know. There's some explosive ammo that would do like a small little area of effect. Would be pretty cool. Oh, speaking of area of effect, another thing that I'm like actually so stoked about is getting this mod on the shotgun, because we have the spread shot on the shotgun. So if we can modify the shotgun with the spread shot to do the thing, dude, that thing is going to be incredible when it comes to dealing with enemies in a big group. Like, it's actually going to be absurd how good it is, and I cannot wait for that. What is going on in here? We're looting an entire shed? That's new. Good stuff, though. I'll take that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, we got another zombie crawling on out from the muckwork over there. Let's do a little bit of damage to you. Try to cut some corners here and just like, dude, like, I'm trying to like cut like a quick corner here and get him like stuck. There we go. And like try to get a little bit of distance from him. I was not able to do that. Yeah, that's the thing, man. I mean, I guess I could just kind of start using something a little more automatic to deal with the rest of these zombies just so they don't get too close to me. But yeah, I feel like we've previewed a lot of those weapons that we do have available, and like as you can see, I mean, the regular weapons they're still gonna do the trick. They just won't be doing as big of a trick as they used to do, if that makes sense, you know? Especially for this this frozen bloater, dude. We're only doing 25 damage a pop to him, so it does seem like some enemies have more frozen armor than the others, so another thing to kind of keep in mind over there. But all right, let's go ahead and collect a little bit of lights, and let's pop our way up over here, and there's gonna be what, like one more zombie here, another frozen bloater. We should be able to make quick work from that. I do hear some zombie growls in the distance, kind of in the background, so there will probably be a couple of more that we gotta worry about, but for the most part, we're doing good. We're doing good, baby. Yeah, and there's like this weird fence here. Okay, actually, hold on. That area, yo, we just got a max stack of thermite. Okay, so I gotta free up room for another stack. Goodbye, rope. I don't need you at the moment. This area over here seems suspicious, dude. Is there gonna be like a big boss there? No, just like a normal boss. Let's take you down before we do any more hits on me, man. Like, I'm just worried that if my armor breaks. Also, I hope you guys like the backpack, the hot cocoa backpack from a previous update. I forgot which one. But I think it was from the last holiday event or around that kind of time frame, something like that going on. We're getting a lot of this loot, by the way. I don't think there's gonna be much of a shortage there. We're doing great in that regard. And yeah, this appears to be kind of the final area. So we gotta open up this door. I'm surprised there's only a frozen bloater in here, because that seems like we're gonna wander into like a big boss arena. So I almost don't believe that that's it, and I feel like we're about to run into a little mini boss. Is this door gonna lock behind me? No. There are, however, oh, there's some lights up there. Interesting. We're gonna go and investigate, see what the heck's going on with that. We'll take you down, and then there's what, one more frozen. Oh, there's a lot of frozen bloaters. Okay, I mean, I guess I see why it's got that arena vibe. It does have, the frozen bloaters are the toughest enemies we've encountered so far, and it's got quite a lot of them. You all finish off with my Kalashnikov 47. And dude, we should have so much incendiary ammo that we might be able to modify every one of these guns with the ability to be able to break ice armor. All of these. I think these are the 4 that we're gonna be able to throw that stuff on. But what's up with this fire up here? Oh, we got someone crawling. What's up, dude? Oh, this is Junkyard? Dude, this Junkyard layout does remind me a little bit of a location we encountered during like the storyline or something. Vaguely, does anyone know what I'm talking about? And there appears to be like a quick exit if we want to go that way. I'm gonna start looting the snowmobile. Anything good inside of you, my friend? Oh, plenty of good, my friend. Plenty of good. Yeah. And there's going to be the oh, the Wendigo! No, that's a special zombie. Okay, hold on. This is not good. I did not sign up for this. Okay, maybe I should have put on some flaming weapons. I wish I had better flaming weapons, because I'm not gonna lie, this Wendigo over here is able to heal when it attacks me. Oh, no. Let's get a little bit of separation there. And you know what? I gotta go. Let's equip the freaking Scar, man. And I just gotta try to do as much damage as possible. Okay, so yeah, if I had some flaming weapons, that'd be a little bit more useful in taking down the Wendigo, because this thing is able to heal. I mean, I could just spam flare guns at it, actually, dude. Might not be the worst idea. Why don't we go and, oh no, I do have a flare gun. Okay, so why don't we go and get that into our back pocket there. My armor is about to break. I'm butt naked. Just please don't tell me I'm about to freeze to death, man, because if I freeze to death, I'm gonna be like really upset. But yeah, I'm just gonna shoot. I'm shooting my entire flare gun load inside of you, Wendigo. Okay, you are going to be lit up like a gosh darn Christmas tree. Good thing you don't do too much damage, but you're gonna be able to see this Wendigo from miles away. So yeah, great excuse to use your flare gun here, because this thing does a lot of damage to it. So I don't know if I was supposed to go all the way here to the end. You know what probably would have happened? We would have gone here during the quest. They would have been like, hey, there's a big enemy at the end there. You might want to have some like special weapons to take him down. And I'm over here just kind of skipping the line and taking him down first. Whoo! He didn't drop anything that good, but you gotta imagine he was protecting something good. The fact that I haven't frozen to death yet I'm suspicious. I'm a little worried. I'm gonna put that hat on. Maybe that'll keep us toasty. And I'm gonna try not to spend too long of a time here because I'm very concerned about that. Oh, no, 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 no! I thought there was gonna be loot, not more zombies! Bro, get the heck out of here! No, 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 come on, brother! That's the type of crate that has loot inside, not zombies. This is a cruel and twisted joke. Unsubscribe. Okay, not from me. Subscribe to me, but unsubscribe from the Frozen Bloaters YouTube channel, okay? They don't deserve the subs. Not at all. With these pranks they're gonna be playing on us. This is ridiculous. This is absurd. I can't wait to get some freaking flaming ammo on my better guns, though. Because I tell you what, man, the flare gun is solid, but once we get that flaming ammo on, I mean, the Scar, GG no re. But the rest of this stuff too is not gonna be too shabby. I mean, the Winchester might finally be solid, but that shotgun and Scar, dude, woo, they're gonna be nice. And yeah, I mean, I don't want to say like confirmed or anything, but I don't think you have to worry about freezing to death because I've been butt naked. I don't think the cocoa on my back is what's keeping me warm. I just think that you don't have to worry, at least in this zone, about freezing to death. Pants! I'll take pants, man. I'm not usually going out of my way for pants, but I'll take them today. And is this gonna be where kind of like the best loot is, at the chest at the very end? I mean, solid loot and more clothes, which honestly, right now, pretty useful. And there y'all have it, the entirety of the Junkyard run. I am curious to see if there are gonna be different bosses that spawn in or something like that. But yeah, word of warning, you do have to worry about that boss over there. And then we can open up this door, and this might just be like a quick exit after you fight the boss, unless there's like some sort of secret little Easter egg around the edge. I don't think so, but like, yeah, no. I mean, you know, curiosity killed the cat, so meow meow mother truckers. Let's go and check it out. No, I don't think there's anything too crazy going on around the edges. I had to check it out. But all right, let's go back to the Hidden Rich Farm. Let's slap some incendiary ammo on these guns, man, because that's going to make a world of a difference, I feel. But dude, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this seasonal update for sure. I'm excited to craft those Molotovs too. I'm excited to try to get my hands on that new gun. I'm excited to see the loot that we get at the end of this, but also, man, like, I'm just excited to see what it means. Because you know what I'm talking about? Like, the suburb location up here to the north, I mean, it's very close to the winter zones. You gotta imagine that, you know, this, I think this icy armor stuff, I think it's a preview of things to come. You know, and I'm very interested. It's -3 degrees Celsius here. Okay, I did put on some clothes, so I might be okay, but still, I'm worried about freezing to death. It just means some really interesting things. So let me know what y'all think in that comment section down below about this update, whether it be the event itself or kind of what y'all think it means for the bigger picture of Last Day on Earth, because there really is kind of like a lot of interesting stuff going on. Now we have everything that we need to make incendiary ammo. With those, we'll be able to handle any icy creature. Yeah, I will, baby. Am I gonna be able to use your workbench here? Take everything from the box? You deserve it. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Is there a Scorcher in here by chance? No, there is a weapon mod blueprint for a... I mean, you know, it would have been cool, incendiary ammo. That would have been a heck of a weapon mod blueprint there. We do get a Colt Python, which is pretty cool. And I'll put that away. I will definitely, oh, an iron pickaxe you get as a reward here too. So perfect for going back to that location if you wanted to. And I will put, I'll put the strong alcohol away for now. And then go over there. And all right, let's go see what this workbench is all about. Let's check out the recipes and ka-chow. Okay, so this is how it works. We can use our incendiary rewards to craft up some guns. Number one thing that I will be doing is gonna be the shotgun. Wow, that's gonna take a while. And voila, we got it for the shotgun with the Dragon's Breath ammo. It does not actually increase our damage. I was hoping it'd also increase our damage, but I'm excited to try that out with the active skill mod. And then while we're at it, let's go and do it for the Scar as well, because those are gonna be our 2 favorite weapons. Then we're gonna be doing this for a lot of other stuff, I imagine. This is, however, not where we make the Molotov Cocktails, so I'm curious if we unlock that from another thing that we have to do or something like that. But we did just get that case, and we can give it to the Elder's assistant here. And, oh, it wants us to talk to the Gunsmith again? What's up, Gunsmith? You have another quest for me? What's going on here? With the heating inside, it's much more comfortable inside. I gotta decorate your house, bruv? What? Am I on HGTV? Now it's time to decorate the house to make it even cozier. Man, okay. I don't know if I can really do that. What do you want me to do here? You just, oh, I gotta give you like lights and stuff. I mean, I guess I could give him some of my lights here, but I could also not do that. Although I wonder what I would get if I did do that. Oh, I wish I had some rope. That would come in handy. And I don't even have enough now. And even if I did, dude, number one thing I want to do I want to level up with the assistant or the elder's assistant and see what that does. So yeah, let's give you that briefcase. Ka-chow. We got quite a few levels. What does that do? Take your rewards from the elder. So the elder gives me rewards? Okay, he gives me some rewards. So it's like a little miniature battle pass almost, or like a little miniature season pass. Okay, now the important question. Oh yeah, I definitely got a level 20. I'd like some Molotovs from 21. The Molotovs don't seem like they disappear, which was good. Hopefully we can keep crafting them after this update is over too. Here we get that pretty cool motorcycle skin. We get a Scorcher at 35, and we get infinite Christmas presents of the nomad packs at past level 45. So interesting, it's like a little miniature battle pass for the next 2 weeks, and then a cool little backpack there. So I'd definitely say you want to hit level 20. Actually 25, I want to get a Rottweiler too. I want to get as many of those as possible. So that's freaking awesome so far. And it does appear like level-wise, it's about the same amount of levels. Here's what I'm gonna do. I want to max this out every day as much as possible. So I'm just gonna give you everything that I can, except maybe the copper pipes, because I feel like we want to. I mean, we got a few different quests over here that we got to worry about. We got to heat the nomads' houses, decorate the gunsmith's house. Like there's a lot going on here. But you know what we might want to do next? Let's see how many copper pipes we have after we auto clear things. After we auto clear that location a few times and see where we're at afterwards. I think that's the move. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's the move. Let's get moving and grooving, baby. Alrighty, so going over here, we're going to not refresh. That'd be way too expensive and not what I want. We're going to auto clear this location. As you can see, we get points for the season pass, which is good, and we're getting all of this stuff. However, dude, I'm not gonna lie. We don't get a lot. I definitely thought that we would be getting more of some of this stuff, and I mean, it's a little bit all over the place. And yeah, this doesn't refresh for another 21 and a half hours. If you look at all the loot that we've gotten, I mean, we got a fair amount of thermite from all those auto clears, everything else, little all over the place, and it seems like some of these lights are rarer than the others, so you know what I'm tempted to say? I think my recommendation, and feel free to disagree with me or agree with me in that comment section down below, please. Let's spur a conversation. Let's come to a consensus on what the move is here. But I think the move is, like, I think that you should try to, for example, here at the Gunsmith, give him everything he needs first. And then as you have, if you have leftover lights, use those and turn them in. I want to say that seems like the move, because I mean, you know, I can turn in some more stuff. Actually, okay, so we got a lot of like, I mean, the lights are kind of all over the place. I guess I could give you some of these because I'm pretty close to maxing those out. We maxed out the reds, holy heck. And the copper pipes, I really don't want to give you more copper pipes because as y'all saw from the building here, you know, we are going to have to connect quite a few of these houses. And I guess what's the next closest house that we could connect? I mean, they're kind of all over the place. We got 16 copper pipes, so we should be able to, yeah, I'd almost say don't get ahead of yourself with turning stuff in. Focus on doing the quests first, and then I would almost try to treat this as just like a cool bonus. You get cool things along the way. And like, my favorite thing is, I mean, you know, level 20, the outfit, that's money. And that's honestly, dude, the really cool thing, I think this is an outfit that a lot of players are gonna be able to get, which is awesome. Like, other than that, I mean, there's good loot along the way, but nothing that like you need, unless you like really badly need like a particular item here. I mean, 43 is pretty cool. Titanium bar is pretty cool. Not really a must. Tactical backpack at 45. There's easier ways to get a tactical backpack. I'm curious to see what's in the Nomads pack. Oh wait, that's the Nomads pack? Is that the one in the shop by chance? No, there's not a Nomads pack here, so that's gonna be a different one. Okay, but regardless, I'd almost say that's my recommendation. Try to make sure that you're, at least try to make sure that you're making steady progress with the Nomads houses before you focus on the other things. So Mr. Assistant, I'll give you a little more jerky there, my boy. I can give you that. But these other lights, I'm gonna save to make sure to decorate the house, because if I had to guess, I might need to do this for like every single one. But I guess one more thing that I want to check as well. And here's the thing, if I had to imagine every house that we fix up, I got a feeling that we'll have to do a similar thing where we maybe unlock like the ability to craft a Molotov in like a different house, for example, and every house kind of unlocks something new, and then every house also has like a little improvement that you could do, and then we get like a reward from doing that improvement. That's the vibes that this is giving me so far, but we'll see how that goes. Also, one more thing really quickly, I do want to check out a few other locations and see if the new items are showing up in their loot pools now, or if the primary way that we're going to be getting these items is via the existing location. Okay, actually, we can get some lights from these other locations. Okay. Nothing that the ATV requires. No lights over there. How about the winter zones? You guys got anything? No, nothing over there. So yeah, probably just the regular locations are going to be, oh, okay, so yeah, like, yeah. So you'll be able to get some more of this loot via just doing locations, which is actually kind of cool. Doesn't look like the laboratory is one of them. The factory over here, we can get some round lights. Those seem to be one of the rarer lights, so actually that's pretty solid. Nothing at the gas station, infected forest, not so much. Police station's probably gonna have something. Nothing at the police station. Okay, that caught me off guard a little bit. Transport hub. None of the new stuff. Bunker Alpha. Yeah, we could get some starlights at Bunker Alpha. I'm not seeing anywhere to get those copper pipes though. So yeah, I'd say those copper pipes, since those seem pretty crucial for fixing up houses and getting them heating and stuff. Oh, also another thing too, this pier's a permanent location now. The one where you can get like sturgeon and stuff like that. Yeah, apparently it's a permanent location too. Completely, like that caught me by surprise. Was not expecting that. I actually checked that out over on the stream too. It's the same as it was when it's a weekly event, but now it's just always there and it refreshes every 2 days. Pretty freaking cool. But yeah, so it appears like this is gonna be the only place where you can get copper pipes and thermite, but these other lights and stuff, you can actually get from other locations. I didn't see anywhere, unless I missed something, I didn't see anywhere to get the copper pipes besides that though, so definitely be holding on to these things tight. The lights are a little more open-ended, I suppose, since you can get them from other locations, but the copper pipes and the thermite are gonna be a bit more limited here. And I guess the thermite, I mean, the main place you're gonna be using it is this location anyway, so it's kind of like a self-sufficient cycle. And I mean, I wish there were some frozen enemies that I could hit with my shotgun, but we killed everything here. So we might need to wait until the next episode, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to go and see what this flaming shotgun rain looks like. And I tell you what, I cannot wait for that. So we got a lot to look forward to. We've only scratched the surface of this update. When we return, we're gonna try and finish decorating the Gunsmith's house, see if we get a reward from that. We're gonna try and hook up at least another house, and we'll definitely try out some of these weapons and just continue progressing and see what loot we get from hooking up these houses and taking things little by little. You know what I mean? But with that said, with that done, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, like to start bringing this episode of Last Day on Earth. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.